friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well, staying blessed and staying healthy. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my recipe for creating my mango butter mixture. I use this mixture for pretty much everything. I use it on my skin, on my hair, and on my body, so it's an all-in-one type of deal. I've actually never made it with mango butter. I usually make shea butter, but this time I wanted to try something different and use mango butter, but it's the same recipe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the clip of me making it, and then I will be back at the end. But before we hop into the video, if you aren't subscribed, please make sure you go ahead and do that. I would really appreciate it. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, which is crazy. So make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for my future videos. I just started a protective style challenge, so we're getting to this length, and so the mango butter is something that I'm definitely incorporating in order to help keep my hair moisturized, sealed, and growing healthy. So without further ado, we're just gonna hop right into this video. Alright, so for this recipe, I'm starting out with some mango butter, raw mango butter that I heated up in the microwave for about 45 seconds. Now I'm going to start adding in my oils. The first is grapeseed oil, and I am adding 1 tablespoon of each oil. So my second oil is avocado oil. And then I'm gonna add in some almond oil, and these are all the same oils that I use in my oil mixture video. They're all my favorites, so I had to include them into this mixture. Now I'm just adding in some castor oil. So now I'm adding in jojoba oil, and I am adding 2 tablespoons of jojoba oil because it is a very nutrient dense oil. And lastly, I'm also adding in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, only because it's my favorite and I have to have a lot of olive oil in anything that I make. So now I'm going to be adding in my essential oils, and I'm starting off with peppermint oil, and I honestly was not keeping track of how many squirts that I put into there, but I did about 7 to 10. Next, I'm going to use some eucalyptus, and now I'm going to add in some of the lavender essential oil. And lastly, I'm going to be adding in some tea tree oil. Once the oils are added, it's time to start whipping up the mango butter. So this is the mixer that I'm going to be using, and I'm just showing you the different settings. I am going to start off on stir and then eventually move to whip, but we're just going to go ahead and get started with this. Now, this does take a while because you want to make sure the consistency is very smooth. So you're going to be going at this for a little while, but it's okay. Just be patient. And you will see that it does get all caught up in there. Just make sure you have a spoon or something where you can use it to get it out, as well as if you raise the mixer up, it will also allow for the mango butter to come out of the whisk. So once it's all done, this is the consistency that you want it to be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of gather it together in the middle. And what I'm gonna be doing in order to get it into the container nice and neatly is I'm gonna be putting it into a Ziploc bag. That way I can just make a hole in it and squeeze the mango butter out of the bag and into the container. This is such a useful tip, so I highly recommend trying this out if you struggle with getting your product into the container nice and neat. Alright, so that's it. That's how I make my mango butter, and this is the mango butter that I got. I get it from this store that is near my house. I live in LA, so I was able to get it from there. It comes in this big tub, and as you can see, I used about half of it. And this was the final product. I also got this container from there too. This is what it looks like. It is very smooth, and I just love this stuff. It feels so good on my hair. It feels so good on my skin. So if you haven't before tried making your own whipped shea butter, I highly recommend, sorry, not shea butter, mango butter. Shea butter or mango butter, any of them work. They're pretty much the same. But if you haven't made your own mixture before, I highly recommend giving it a try. If you're into DIYs and making things yourself, it is a very messy process, so just be prepared. You're gonna get super oily, but it's worth it to me with the results that I get from using it. And I will also be uploading a video showing all the different ways that I use it. So I'll be showing how I use it in my hair, how I incorporate it in my skincare routine, and how I use it on my body. So make sure you stay tuned for that video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye, friends.